Hi, Lily Saavedra here. We currently live in Mexico, but are in New Jersey right now because of coronavirus issues. I wanted to update you on what the Lord is doing in Mexico. There's a very exciting work going on that we're getting to be part of, and we're so thankful for that. It comes with a story. We have a friend who is pastoring a church, a Latino church in the United States, and one of his church members was murdered. It's a really sad story to start. The pastor traveled with the person's body back to Mexico to do a Christian funeral because the family were not believers. During that time, the man's body got held up in customs, which was really sad for the family, but it was a work of the Lord. Our friend, who is a pastor, went and stayed with the family and shared the gospel. Over 10 days, he just stayed there, and he was kind of stuck, so he just kept sharing with the family and with other friends and people who live nearby, and a work of the Lord sprouted up. Many converted, and they weren't jumping from other churches, they were totally new believers, so that was an exciting thing as well. Our friend pastors a church in the States, so he contacted us knowing that we're Alliance workers in Mexico, and he asked us if we could come and see this group and meet them and start discipling them. We've gone several times now and stayed with the family and gotten to know the different people who are involved in this situation. It's really exciting. It's like a New Testament work. The believers are hungry. We are doing Zoom calls, Skype calls with them almost every day because they want to grow. If we were in Mexico, everyone is still in lockdown, and in the United States, people are in lockdown, so we're just doing Zoom calls. That's the way that we can contact with them, and they are being discipled, even though this whole coronavirus situation is happening. We're excited. They're excited. They want to grow. We see real change. One of the new believers has given a property. It's not a huge property, but it's a property that we could build a church on. And we are so excited because we just see the hand of the Lord, His provision, His work. We do need to, there's a lot of things we need to do involved with that, but we just see God working. One of the things that we're trying to do in these days with coronavirus is we are trying to give practical help to these new believers, and we are trying to reach out to others who are not in God's family, who live right there in the community, who could be part of this church. We have been collecting money, and they have been putting together food baskets in Apan, Mexico, to give to believers in the church who need help in this church. I'm calling it church, but it's really like a small group. And then they're also bringing Bibles and giving basic food needs to others to share the gospel with them. We are really excited, and we would want to invite you, if you want to help out, to please be part of it. Thanks.